Hey guys, we're here to do Shirr's normal route. I've actually tried a couple of times to get on her normal route and I keep getting killed by Varen or Shirr. And I was like, what the heck am I doing wrong? So I eventually looked up a walkthrough, actually, to figure out what choices I need to make to get onto her normal and true end. Normal end to start with. I also tried suggesting Silver as a name for Shirr in the beginning, but she didn't react to it. Someone suggested that I should try that since Feather calls her Silver. But maybe that's not her real name either. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm hoping that this walkthrough will actually get me to a normal end with her. So, let's start by teasing her that the truth is out. Uh-oh, truth is out. You can't really tell when someone's trying to pull your leg, can you, Shirr? Huh? I was only joking. And I have no idea where you even get these kinds of ideas from. Do I seem like that kind of person to you? And then this is back to the normal set that we've seen before. Okay, I need to not take the potions. Hear her explanation. So we've seen that before. Ah, lightning struck and thunder clapped and all that things. Okay, I need to point out that she's been awfully quiet since that was pointed out. And actually, the not sure I believe her is the correct thing. Oh, maybe that's where I went wrong. I picked these two last time and got murderized for it, so what do you know? Don't believe her. It's the only way to get on her good side. Okay. Veggies, of course. And then tea afterwards, I assume. Or no, actually. Okay, we're gonna tease Shira with the sleepover party gone wrong. And then tea. And then, let me see. Okay, that's enough, you two. No more jokes. The locked door, of course, always, is a problem. Mariko, are you still gonna pass out on me? Yep, he's still passed out on me. I wouldn't mind going with you three girls. And then, now that you mention it, and... Ah, you're giving me too much credit, Yvonne, specifically. Oh! Things are stopping. Yes! Okay. We're good. And then after this, I don't know. It's because then it was like choices I hadn't seen before. I'm like, I don't want to know. Alright, we should be good. Because I'm not dying for a change. Hey, Mariko. Would you mind if we checked up on Shira again? I get a bad feeling. I'd like to know how she's doing. So Shira didn't come out here. Sure, let's do that. How did it change enough that Shira didn't come out? Wait. It just occurred to me. I talked to Shirr for the very first time right here in the hall. Mariko found her down in the basement. Actress carried her here. And back at the time, she said... Mariko? Is something wrong? I just got lost in thought. Well, can you complete the thought, please? Because I don't know what you're thinking. It's nothing. Mariko! Oh! What do you know? Shira seems to have fallen asleep while looking after Mariko. She'll get back pains from sleeping like that. Would you like to wake her up? That would embarrass the hell out of her, wouldn't it? It looks so cute sleeping together. I suppose it's all right. Aww. Oh, wow! Well, Shirr's not too shy about what she wears to bed, I guess. You're definitely doing that dress justice. Like what you see? I could say the same about you. Come now, we both know that's not true. Sure, I mean it. You look really cute. It makes me want to hug you. It makes me want to kiss you. Alright, we're gonna save here, because I'm guessing this is a break. It makes me want to hug you. I'm not a teddy bear, you know. Oh, I know. Now there's a witty comeback. Mariko. Fine, fine. The last thing I want is getting kicked out of the room for indecent behavior. I'll let you get some proper rest tonight. Darn, no fun. I can't tell whether she's actually happy or disappointed that I backed down. But at this point, I'm positive that Shirr is lying about at least one thing. I need to play my cards right. Will you fill me in on the plan, Mariko? If I do this right, I'll be able to checkmate her. I feel like an idiot because I don't know what Mariko's thinking. If you end up feeling cold during the night, feel free to get closer to me. That nightgown of yours doesn't look very warm. What nightgown? It was like a sheer piece of cloth, basically, that was tied on. Yeah, it's not. Thanks. There's no nightgown there. I'm alone in bed. Did Shirr wake up before me? Oh, she's sitting by the bed. I don't know if it's just me, but I get the feeling like something's troubling her. Good morning. Oh, hey Mariko. Did you sleep well? I suppose. The others are already downstairs. And you waited here instead of joining them? You could have woken me up or something. Well. Morning. Good morning. Aw, hey. Look who's up and out of bed. Morning, you two. Mariko, are you alright? I told him to take it easy and just stay in bed. He wouldn't listen.
I'm better now. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, better my ass. You still have a goddamn fever. You can barely sit up straight.
If you say so, Shirr. I'm not about to prove you wrong.
Woo! Hey! Cut that out. People are watching.
So what? Let them watch. I'm sick and tired and I don't care.
Well, I do. You too. I ship it. I'm pretty sure it's not just my imagination. Shirr sounds angry about this. That's so nice of you, Miss Shirr. Oh, now that I think about it, I could try brewing some herbs that might help him bring Mr. Mariko's temperature down. Could you really do that? Then please, Yvonne, you're my only hope. This guy is unbearable when he's like this.
You didn't seem to be complaining when we were alone.
Dude, you're about to cross some serious boundaries here. Say another word and I'm leaving you to rot on this table. Moves away. I can't help but wonder what's been happening with you two.
Nothing much. Shirr just can't take a little teasing.
Seems to me like she's in some serious denial.
I guess that's also her thing.
Here, Mr. Mariko, try drinking this. It might be better, though.
Thank you, Yvonne. I'm not sure if this will help me, but I appreciate the effort. You're a real godsend.
Please, Mr. Mariko, this is nothing. You're giving me too much credit.
I also keep telling her she's too kind for her own good.
Oh, stop it. Both of you. Mr. Mariko?
You weren't kidding. I think this tastes even worse than the potions I brewed.
I'm sorry, but it should help at least. Oh. He just butts in.
Here, your meal is ready.
Yay, thank you, Mr. Apris.
What would you two like to eat?
I'll have what Shirr is having. Are you sure about that? What if I end up asking for some clams? There we go. Your sense of humor is developing. Would you be up for some spaghetti? A perfectly romantic dish. Mariko, please stop that. I love that Mariko and Marco are working on the two, on Shirr and Shura. It's just too perfect. Even Apris is laughing at it. Spaghetti sounds nice. You even made Apris smile. Good job, everyone. I wonder, is the whole flirting on my part really affecting Shirr this much? Or is she just acting like it does? At this point, I should expect anything. So, our course of action for today. We continue our search for that stupid soul stone. Marco is still after the game, though. I'll search on my own in between babysitting him.
It's not like I'll die if you don't watch over me. Don't make this sound like it's more serious than it is.
Yeah, and what if you pass out on us again like you did yesterday? You'll kick the bucket and we won't even know it. Mr. Apris and I can search outside if that's all right with everyone. You're fine with that, aren't you?
Yes, it's fine with me.
Well then, I was actually thinking of heading down to the basement this time around. Any complaints to that, Shirr? The basement? I suppose I don't mind. Okay. Alright, we're gonna find that wardrobe. So, where would you like to look first? I guess I could search the shelves. I'll leave the more easily accessible places to you, Shirr. If anything, remember not to overexert yourself. We wouldn't want that wound of yours opening on you again. All right. You know, what is it? Did you find something? There's some kind of stone here, but it doesn't look that unusual. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Marco would have probably noticed it while he was down here brewing these potions anyway. This stone aside, ever since we came down here, I keep getting this weird feeling. Like we're supposed to find something important here. But... Mariko? What are we doing? Where are we going? Hey, Shira? Yeah? Could you come down to the basement for a moment? What are you plotting? I need your illusion detecting skills to find Feather in his Narnia wardrobe, please. It occurred to me that you were able to notice the hidden corridor in the hall. Would you mind looking around this place? Maybe you'll be able to notice something we're missing. I suppose I can take a look. And here I was wondering if you two were about to ambush and tie me up or something. Hey. Hey, you're right. There's something hidden here. Huh? Really? Hidden? You mean it's another illusion? Yeah. It's not a hidden passage like upstairs, though. It's a wardrobe of some sort? How are you able to notice these kinds of things? I see nothing. I can't see anything either. Beats me. I just do. I mean, I don't see the hidden things per se. It's kind of like... Imagine yourself looking through a glass. The image behind it can look distorted in some places, right? It's kind of similar with this. I'm able to notice that reality bends in weird ways depending on the angle I'm looking from. So I kind of see this wardrobe as if it were made out of thin glass, all transparent and blending with the wall behind it. I can still touch it and feel it just fine, though. It's only your eyes that get tricked. Hell, it seems to be locked. Sure, you still have my corset wire with you, right? I do, yes. Come here, then. I'll guide you. Alright, let me see what I can do. Are you in there, Feather? Are you being serious? There's nothing inside? Feather, where have you got to? Nothing at all? Huh. I was hoping that stupid stone would be in there. What a bummer. I suppose we just have to keep on looking. Anything else that stands out to you in here, Shirr? If I notice anything weird, I'll let you know. Darn, Feather got to Narnia. No luck, it seems. You know, since we're already here, I keep wondering about something. What is it? Shirr, where did Mariko find you? It was a bit further along from here. Show me. I guess you couldn't have seen me from all the way up here. Mariko found me closer to the entrance. I suppose? Alright, that's all I needed to know. What are you trying to figure out? You'll see. Mariko, I'm like Shirr right now. What are you doing? Nope, no more suspicious wardrobes in sight. No feathers either. Well, at least now we know. It was worth a try. With that established, I'm going to go check upon Mariko. I do hope he didn't kick the bucket while I was away. You do that, Shirr. Thanks for the company. Don't mention it. You girls have fun. So, should we call it a day? It's been hours, hasn't it? I wonder if Yvonne and Apris had more luck than we did. Then again, if they had found anything, they would let us... Miss Mariko, Miss Shirr. No. Please come outside. Mr. Apris and I just noticed something. Demon Mother, maybe. Although, according to Miss Mori, that's not Mariko's mom? I don't know what to believe anymore. She's Mariko's mom until I know otherwise. Otherwise, it's Mariko's sister. And they were named... or twin sister. And they were named as a combination of their mother's names. Mara... like, Mariko is the Mary part of Marianne, and then there's Anne. But I don't know who this person is, for real. I'm still guessing it's the mom. Huh. This person wasn't there before, were they? I would have noticed them if they were. That chick doesn't look very happy, doesn't she? It's like she wants to murder us all or something. Wait, the sword she's holding. Are those bloodstains? What are the odds that... Shirr? Wait, you're right. I remember now. She's the one who stabbed me. Are you sure? Well, that's both scary and a little reassuring, I guess. Because that means it wasn't any of us. Do you have any idea why that chick stabbed you? I do, actually. She wasn't after me. She wanted to kill someone else from the group. But that someone... they used me as a shield. Wait, what? Are you being serious? Who? I'd rather keep that to myself. Sure. I won't tell you. It doesn't matter anymore. What the hell you mean it doesn't matter? You almost died because someone decided to be a selfish asshole, and you just said that someone is among us. It wasn't you. So there, let it go. Now I'm going to be suspicious of 4 other people. But wait, does that mean that this creepy chick is after one of us, specifically for some reason? Wouldn't it be better if we knew so that we could potentially protect that person? It's not that easy. Stop hiding shit from us! Did you notice this person's eyes? It's a demon. Come again?
That girl is possessed by a demon. I have no doubt. I'd recognize those kind of eyes anywhere.
Apris is right. The person out there is possessed by a demon. And she's after one of us. If she has her mind set on killing someone, we won't be able to stop her. Wait, how do you know all of this? I don't know. I just do somehow. Somehow. This demon girl feels familiar. I feel like I'm supposed to know who she is. She's after me, isn't she? She was actually after Feather. Mariko? And no, I still don't remember anything. It's just a feeling I get. Assuming that this demon person really is after me, if I died, would she leave the rest of you alone? Miss Mariko. Whoa, hold your horses. Don't you even think of playing the martyr here. It was just a hypothetical question, Shirr. Yeah, I can see that hypothetical stamp of yours. Well, what now? How's the stupid stone going to help us in getting out of here alive when there's a killer waiting for us outside? From what you guys are saying, even if we did dissolve this barrier somehow, it's either choosing the death of one person or letting all of us die. Remember what Mariko said about the barrier. We can't stay in here forever. So, we need to find a way to save everyone. That we do. Mariko. Sure, if that person really stabbed you, where did it happen? Huh? It couldn't have happened down in the basement. Wait, you're right. That doesn't make much sense, does it? Could it be that someone carried me down to the basement afterwards? Meaning that the puddle of blood out in the courtyard might really be related to your current condition. That's what I thought too. So, that's where I got stabbed. Probably. Sure, you're a horrible liar. Would you mind if we went back upstairs for the time being? I think I could use a few more moments of rest. Let's do that then. I wonder if she really did stab herself to make herself look injured. All right, it's sink or swim time. Either I'll find what I'm hoping to find, or I'm going to end up being the biggest pervert in existence. Mariko, what are you doing? Mariko? Oh, I don't know which one to do. This one, I guess. She's not even resisting. Nor responding, for that matter. I suppose I caught her completely off guard. Well, now is as good a time as any. What are you doing? No, stop. Not there. What are you doing? There we go. I knew you had to have something on you. The fact that you didn't want to take your bra off even in the bathhouse got me suspicious. I didn't expect this exact same note we found in the library, though. Is this a duplicate? I guess she thought in case anyone tried to hide the note, she could drop another one. You told me that you're not good at dealing with people in general, but I got the feeling there was more to it than that. You were so nervous because you were scared I might find out about something you're trying to hide. Isn't that right, Shirr? You know, that wasn't the only giveaway. Shirr, when we talked in the hall for the first time, you said that I didn't have to sit there with you and that I was free to check out the barrier for myself if I wanted to. You said that you weren't completely unconscious before that and that you could hear us all talking. But we never mentioned the barrier in your presence. Oh. We only discussed it while you were still down in the basement. How did you know about the barrier, Shirr? Also, when I dragged you down to the basement earlier, how were you even able to tell where Mariko found you? Even if you could hear us, there's no way you'd be able to tell in what exact spot he found you in. Unless you were conscious to begin with. To think I'd make such amateur mistakes. Shirr would be so disappointed in me. Shirr? Or maybe you're just that good. Another thing to admire about you. You're right about what you just pointed out, of course. Especially that note. It's solid proof. There's no way I can talk myself out of this anymore. I'll admit I did lie about a lot of things. But I'm sorry, Mariko. Push me all you want, I can't tell you anything more than this. You're trying to protect someone, aren't you? How do you know these things? Sure, this doesn't have to make us enemies. I called you out on this because I simply wanted to know the truth. All of this can stay between us, if you're willing to cooperate. You make it sound so easy. Well then, if I told you we would need to turn against someone from the group, would you still act this tough? Someone from the group? Who are we talking about here? I guess I'll save that for maybe the next route, next time around. Who are we talking about here? If it matters who it is, then we already have a problem. Nothing good will come out of this if we're going to hesitate. I'm already hesitant enough. Who is it, Shirr? Who do you think it is? Well, considering she tried to kill Mariko, I'll save though, but I'm pretty sure it's Mariko. Mariko? Well then, you might be onto something. Mariko's our enemy? Calling him that might be a bit far-fetched, but in a sense he is. He's been blackmailing me to keep my mouth shut. Are you serious? Mariko, I actually didn't lose my memories. Wait, so you... I remember everything that happened prior to my arrival in this mansion. So you were just playing along. And that whole little play with not remembering your own name. There was a slightly more complex reason for that one, but it's not important right now. I just wasn't sure what Shirr would name herself. If we had ended up with the same name, it would be unnecessarily confusing. So, you're Shirr, is what you're trying to say. With the same name? Like I said, it's not important right now. Explain to me, woman! Do you know why Mariko wanted you to keep quiet about this? He said that it was necessary for his plan to work. If everyone found out the truth while not remembering anything, our chances of getting out of here would have gone down significantly. That's what he said, anyway. And I can somewhat understand his approach, but... Wait, so he actually is working in our best interest? I don't know if it's our interest or his own interest he's more concerned with, honestly. What do you mean? I tried to figure out his actual intentions this whole time, and they still confuse me. So... perhaps there's more to it than we both think. Shit, who is that? Where am I supposed to hide the note? Just give it back to me. That's a handy pocket to have. I'll give you that. It's open. Yvonne and Apros? Oh good, you're both here. I hope we're not interrupting. Not at all. Did something happen? Well, I think there might be a way for me to help Miss Shirr. Help her with what? With her wound. Come, Miss Shirr, take a seat on the bed. I'm a healer. Now hold still. She's doing that magical healing thing again. Yvonne, I will try to heal your wound. What? I just remembered. I'm able to use healing spells. What do you know? Surprises all around.